Underwhelming? That's how some people have been describing Invincible Wars. This was my most anticipated episode ever since learning about Invincible. And I think they delivered on this episode. The animation was great and the story was straight from the comics. Look, season 1 was fantastic. Season 2, not as good. Season 3 has been back up there. The first 3 episodes of this season were fantastic. The next 3 were a little bit slower. The animation wasn't as good. But all the predictions that they were saving the animation budget for these last 2 episodes seems to be correct. But underwhelming? For this episode? We saw 18 versions of Invincible fighting throughout the entire episode. Rexplode sacrificed his life for this episode. And you're telling me that this episode was underwhelming? It's interesting because I kind of have the opposite feeling towards the season. That the other episodes have been underwhelming, but then this episode has delivered. And I'm wondering if that's because I've read the comics, so my expectations have been really high, and I feel like they haven't necessarily been being met. But then this episode met my expectations. Maybe because I like this event so much in the comics. I'm curious what your thoughts were on this episode, whether you've read the comics or not.